It's the Seattle Mariners and the Detroit Tigers. Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. John Shabby on play-by-play. Chris Singleton providing the color. So the Seattle Mariners, with major expectations, they're among the favorites this season. Chris, they'd love to build on that postseason appearance from last year. Do you think it could be a springboard for them?
I do, Booth, because this team has already got the building blocks in place. And you make the postseason, you know you've got a shot at the title. So the experience will definitely help them this time around. But it's a long season, and they're going to have to do the little things right and stay consistently on top of their game. And that's the best way to take home the Commissioner's Trophy, in my opinion.
And now, the crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. Diaz now at the plate.
Number 0.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
Yeah, that's fouled off. And that one fouled off.
One ball.
In the dirt. Right-hander kicks, deals. Upstairs.
We got full count.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Got it. That's the third out. Runs for him, and they jump ahead. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the fourth. And now for Seattle, Diaz. And that one is lifted in the air. Green has a beat on it. And it's caught for the out.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, but just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Nah, back to work. Fought off foul. Up and in, and now it's even 1-1. Went too far that time. It's 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Next pitch is outside. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one is upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. He circles the bases, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-3. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. His bat looks like it's in the zone for such a long time, and that gives him the ability to get barrel on it and hit the ball out to any part of the park.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Bird.
Line drive. Fair ball. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
2 on, 1 out. And now the right fielder, Will Benson. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
1 ball.
In the dirt, but kept close. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and they're up by 4.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you enough.
First and second, 1 out. Taylor Ward will hit next. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Right past his coach, headed for the plate. Throw is offline, and he scores. And the lead is up to 5.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
First and second, 2 outs. Diaz digs in now. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. 2 on, 2 outs. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Ground ball, Torkelson. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Really stood out in this win.
Oh, Booth can't say enough about what he did for him in this one. He's a big reason they got the W, and it's easy to see why he's a key contributor for him.
Here's Riley Green.
The left fielder, Riley Green.
And a 2-2. That's towards center. Rodriguez. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. And up next for Seattle, Diaz.
Number 0.
And ball 1.
That's inside.
Diaz measures 6 feet 4 inches. Just 21 years old. And he's a former Rookie of the Year. And now 2-0. Swings through that one for strike 1.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next offering upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Second inning here, no score. Popped up. Abrams. And makes the grab. And there's 2 away. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Mize back to work. Not even close there. 1-0.
Well, these Mariners finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
And there's one away.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
And first offering is fouled off. Runners on first and third, 2 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Just missed. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. This one in the air. Mayo settles under it. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. 2 left on. 6, 7, 8. Diaz up next for the Mariners. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's a little bit high, and it's 1-0. And there's a ball.
That's just out.
1 out, base is empty. This one popped up. Mayo under it. They got it for out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Will Benson.
Diaz had a rough go of it in the loss.
This wasn't his finest.
Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers.
Kerry Carpenter.
Man at second. Center field. Rodriguez settles under it. Drops into the glove. And that is that. Diaz up next for the Mariners. 2 for 9 so far in the series. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. No score here in the second. And misses inside.
Had some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through it for the K. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
That misses, and that's ball 1.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
That misses, and that's ball 2.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Pitch is in for a strike, and the count is 2-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that's the 3rd out. 1 run in the inning, but they lead 2. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. All tied 1-1. Man at first, 1 away.
Number 0.
Holton, 31 years old, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2018. The pitch. That one drifts inside. The 1-1 is fouled off. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Mayo settles under it and makes the catch. 2 away.
Number 4, designated hitter Jorge Mateo.
And we're back. And now the first baseman, Diaz.
Number 0.
Smith measures 6 feet 2 inches. 34-year-old vet. He joined the team as a free agent. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
That's a ball.
That one inside. Now 3-1.
Fellas feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Jorge Mateo in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a miss. But the count is filled up.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Looking to get the tying run on base. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The other way, hauls it in, 1 away. Diaz had the kind of game you'd like to avoid, which contributed to So a runner at third, 2 men out. Diaz now at the plate. This one lifted in the air, left field, and that's the third out. 1 out, bases empty. On a line out towards center. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
On the ground to first, could be 2. Off balance feet, here's 1. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Mariners 4. Man at first, 1 away. On the ground. Oh, great stop. There's 1. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. So digging in, Diaz. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. He's someone you'll notice that attacks hitters with that high velocity slider. It is definitely not going to be mistaken for a slurve. McMahon on at first, nobody out. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And it falls. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. So up next will Diaz with a mediocre showing in this one.
Oh, Boog, not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game.
So digging in, Diaz. Yeah, that's fouled off. Diaz handling the duties at first, batting sixth in today's lineup. And he's a former Rookie of the Year. And he's swinging a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Missed with a changeup. And a count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Frieda makes the ground. And there's 2 down. Down to third baseman, Keegan. Still only 1 out here in the inning. In the air, right field. And there are 2 down. No outs. Runner on second. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That one to first. And he takes it himself for the out. Here's the catcher, Jake Rogers. Diaz, the next to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. That one fouled off. Liberator, a guy that features an absolute power slider. Throws that pitch a lot. He throws it hard and gets a ton of swings and misses.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. 1 at second. Out. And that's 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Diaz with a less than great game in this one.
This wasn't his finest hour, and he may be a little frustrated heading back to the clubhouse.
Down. Diaz up next for the Mariners. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Thought that was a no-doubter. Like the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
Man at first with 1 gone. Back here at Great American Ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now for Seattle, Diaz. That one drilled left field and foul ball. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And that one is lifted in the air. Fairchild moving under this one. He's got it. And there's 1 down. That's down and in. Sands, a former All-Star. He throws a cutter, a four-seamer, a splitter, a slurve, and he works in a sinker. Now a screamer into the outfield. Fairchild makes the grab, run away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Diaz swings through it for strike one.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Looking to get the tying run on base. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down one. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting.
One down, runner at first. And stepping in for the Mariners, Diaz. And a foul ball. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Raley at first, one gone. Next pitch is outside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Hit on the ground might be two. There's one, and that's all they'll get. Diaz had a game to forget.
Definitely didn't do much of anything for him in this one.
And the batter now, Diaz. That one missed. Two gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Next pitch misses, 2-0.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
2 outs. On the ground at first. That is the inning. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. Boz back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, these Mariners showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've played it 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
Hit in the air, left field. Bierlin puts it away for the out.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs. And hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Garcia snags it, and that'll do it. 1 down. And now the first baseman, Diaz. 0 for 3 in this one.
That's outside.
Fairbanks He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. That is a big-time benefit. That misses the zone, and the count now 2-0.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Bases loaded, 2 down. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. In there at the knees, and the count is 3-1. And that's fouled off. That one ripped. Gone. Big time blast. A grand slam. A 4 spot on the board. It's 8-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Well, it comes through big time with the grand slam here, but you also got to give some credit to the guys ahead of him. Good at bats to get on base and really set the table for a very special moment in this one. Terrific job in this game. He scattered 2 hits and pretty dominant. Efficient with his pitch count. Got himself.
And here's the first baseman, Diaz.
The first baseman, number 0.
Diaz with 4 runs batted in his last game. 2 outs, base is empty. Missed with a changeup, and now it's even 1-1.
I was really impressed with how he came through for the team in that last game, Boog. The all-time leader in 4 RBI games, Lou Gehrig with 101. I'm just a little further down the list, Boog, with 4.
Just missing there, and that's ball 2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the offense that time. And a foul ball. Smoked on the ground to second. Fires over to first. That ends the frame. 2 outs. A couple of base runners at first and second. Foul ball there.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a foul out of play. Next offering upstairs.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
McMahon on second. Ward on at first with 2 down. And the slider just misses.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Line drive. Robert makes the grab, and that's the inning. Bottom of the 9th, and now for Seattle, Diaz. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to...
Diaz had the kind of game you'd like to avoid, which contributed to the loss. Diaz up next for the Mariners. First pitch misses.
1-0 count. Look for him to be aggressive here. You got some runners on base, an opportunity to catch a mistake and put some runs up on the board.
Next pitch way upstairs.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. Out of here. His second homer of this series, and they jump ahead in the second. It's 3-0. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Hit in the air, center field. Rodriguez settles under it, and it's caught for the out.
The third baseman, number 13.
1 out. Runners at first and second. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 8-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Blue. We knew it wasn't coming back. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, it would hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Man at first, one away.
Number 0.
Diaz, in his second season, just 21 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. And a foul ball. Popped in the air, left field. Vierling makes the play, 2 down. And now the first baseman, Diaz. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
Swing and a ground ball, but it kicks foul. McMahon stands at first with 1 out. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
On the ground to second, might be 2. Whip for 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. So runner at second, 2 down. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Steer. 1 strike away. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Mariners win the rubber match of this 3-game series. Diaz was a big contributor for them in the win. Cracked a pair of homers.
But Boot can't say enough about
stepping in, Diaz. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year. That one a little bit high. Ball one.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got one run in. You got to try to get another one or maybe two.
Down.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. One run is in. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play.
He was all over that one. Loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
So digging in, Will Benson.
Right fielder, number 30, Will Benson.
And that'll load the bases.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Taylor Ward will hit next. A swing and a soft liner. Base hit, one run in already. A second scores as well, and they lead by 4.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just a simple soft liner into center field for the knock right there. Maybe a little bit fooled by the pitch, but he did a good job of staying through it, and that allowed him to fight it off and just get enough behind it.
On the ground, could be 2. Fired to second. Throw to first, safe. One out, base is empty.
Number 0.
Diaz measures 6 feet 4 inches, just 21 years old, and he's the reigning American League Rookie of the Year. Diaz with a couple of homers in his last game. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Now this is in the air down the line, and that drops foul. Now a pop-up on the infield. Westburg puts it away for the out. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. Next offering upstairs. That one missed. That one misses, and that's ball 3.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
To the right side, Holiday. To first, he made the pitcher earn that out after a long at bat. 2 outs, base is empty. Diaz up next for the Mariners. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a pop-up. Vasquez has this one sized up, and that'll do it. Diaz played pretty well in this win.
Well, you can't win a lot of games without hitters delivering like he did in this one. One
down, And here's the first baseman, Diaz. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year. That one fouled off. Diaz, the Rookie of the Year from a year ago, just 21 years old. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. To short, could be two. Steps on the bag for one, and that's two. One error in the end. So the go-ahead rounded scoring. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Bradish back to work. That clips a corner.
Well, these Mariners, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They haven't run a single count full in this ball game, and that's just wild to me. That stat alone shows they're making it way too easy to get them out.
The other way, and a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Flip to the pitcher is in time, and they get it out of the play. Taylor Ward up next for the Mariners.
Ward.
Man at second. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. That one lifted to left. O'Neill gets there. He's under it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Actually, he'll stay put. And there are 2 outs. Here's Garrett Hampson. Diaz at second. Ward on at first with 2 down. Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Mariners.
Now batting, number 0.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Next pitch misses, and a count 1 and 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And it's even up. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 2-2. Hard hit left side. And he can't come up with it. So a man at first. So 2 away with nobody on. Diaz, the next to hit. And it's fouled away. He caught it behind his back. Nicely done for the out. Now it's the shortstop, Luis Vasquez. Diaz had a home game for them.
Well, you'll never complain about getting a team win, Boog, but I think they expect him to make large.
All set for the start of the inning. And now for Seattle, Diaz. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year. Rodriguez back to work. Right through there for a strike.
He left that changeup up. Got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Next offering is down low. Ripped to short. Fires over to Hoskins. One up, one down. And now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. Ground ball right side. Gonzalez throws to first. Inning over, and it could have been worse. One out, base is empty.
Number 0.
That's towards center. Doyle moving under it. Makes the catch. And there's 2 away. Rodriguez back to work. And that one in the air, center field. One down. And up next for Seattle, Diaz. 0 for 3 in this one. Not even close there. 1-0. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Alvarado is just 1 strike away. In the dirt, and there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. Runner on the go again. Got it, and that's the ball game. Diaz did well enough for them despite the loss.
He's going to be a driver for their offense.
One down. Diaz up next for the Mariners.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
And a foul ball. Diaz, a former Rookie of the Year, just 21 years old. And he was a 2nd-round pick in 2024. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next offering upstairs.
2 strikes.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Headed down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Next pitch off the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Bleday fires it in, and that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
Just one of those at-bats you almost hate to see come to an end. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Now this one gets through. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Hit on the ground might be 2. 1 at second, and that's 2.
These boys are ready to make a play.
The batter, number 0.
That one down the line. Soderstrom steps on the bag, and he has thrown 4. 2 outs, base is empty. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. A massive home run. Home run number 5 on the season, and they slide in front in the 6th. It's 2-1.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And now for Seattle, Diaz. He crushed one out of here earlier, an absolute tape measure shot.
Yeah, indeed. It was a rocket. Just launched that thing. His swing, man, is so clean right now. I doubt he even felt the baseball make contact with the bat.
Sanchez, a tall lefty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. 1 out, base is empty. Off the mark there, and it's 1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
One down, base is empty. That one off the mark. It's 2-2. And that's too high. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone cold take.
Will Benson will hit next. Kicks and fires. He goes down looking.
Well, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
First and second, 2 outs. And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. Hard hit left side. Over to first. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Mariners leave a couple. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Nick Allen, the next to hit. And a 2-1 on the way. Hit on the ground to short. Over to second for 1. Over to first, safe. The winning run crosses the plate, and the A's walk it off. Close one here today. So digging in,
Batting
Brent
third,
Rooker.
the right fielder, Brent Rooker.
Right side, hard hit. Fired to second. Out. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Diaz up next for the Mariners.
Number 0.
Diaz with a homer in his last game. And a foul ball. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the second game of the series. Missed with a changeup. 1 ball, 1 strike. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's going back. Back some more. Get out of town. And that should quiet this home crowd. It's 2-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Vito back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Mariners doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across the score as well.
The 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
Center field. Rodriguez sizing this one up. He's got it, and that ends the inning.
Now batting.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Diaz. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
That one is absolutely belted.
Get out.
And gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 3-0.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy. What I love about this swing is he stayed tall, allowed his hands to go directly to the baseball, letting that bat head get down through the ball to create backspin and hit it out of the ballpark. Really nice job.
So up next, Diaz. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
And first offering is fouled off. Man at first, one away. Right-handed reliever. That missed by a lot. Now 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Called strike 3 on the fastball, and that ran back over the inner half.
No, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Diaz now at the plate. And that is out of play.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield. Right through there for a strike. Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play, get 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Cut on and lifted in the air. Melendez throws it in on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And there's a foul ball. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
1 ball.
That one not close. And a count 1 and 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Well, slide and play it short, and that's a great play for the out. Runner at second, 2 down. Diaz went off for 2 homers in his last game. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That's his 4th home run of the series. It's 5-zip. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
Next up for the A's, Nick Allen. This one in the air, center field. Rodriguez settles under it. Makes the catch. 2 down.
Now batting.
So 1 out, nobody on. And now the first baseman, Diaz. And that one hammered. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Just missed.
That's inside.
Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And here's the catcher, Harry Ford. 3-2 now. Makes the grab, 2 down.
The right fielder.
And now the right fielder,
Lázaro Montes.
Diaz leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Liner, base hit. Throw into third, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, he tried to be
Man at first, and up next for Seattle, Diaz. He's already homered here in this one. That missed inside. Ball one. Already 3 runs across in the frame, and we're in the top of the 8th. Popped up. Allen on the move. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Diaz really excelled in this one and contributed to the win.
Really impressive work at the dish, Boog.
All set for the start of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Diaz. Diaz with a homer in his last game. Silson back to work. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1's the count.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Hard hit, right side. Rosario tosses the first. And a quick out, number 1. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. That one fouled off.
Well, these Mariners showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Ground ball right side. Quick feed to second for 1. But safe at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Good late life on that inside fastball. Ran in on the hands and got that weak contact. Little slow grounder to get the out.
And we're back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now for Seattle, Diaz. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Wood sizes this one up. And there's one away. And up next for Seattle, Diaz. 0 for 3 in this one. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. Ward off of first with 2 away. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Fights it off. You'll see another. To the right side, Rosario. And that's the 3rd out. Diaz with a less than great game in this one.
This wasn't his finest hour.
back in Anaheim. And now the first baseman, Diaz. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year. Way high with that one. 1-0. Detmers measures 6 feet 2 inches. 28 years old. A former first-round pick in 2020. Into left center for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting 7.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
The pitch. A swing and a soft liner. Falls it in for the out. Now it's the right fielder. Second inning here, no score. Shunk. Feed to second, that's 1, and that's 2.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first.
2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's going back. Back some more. And that one is off the wall. Now around second, going for third. He's safe, and that's a triple off the wall.
First pitch swing in, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
Jorge Mateo now.
Designated hitter, Jorge Mateo.
Goes down looking.
Now batting, number 0.
Vasquez, a righty that throws with power. 29 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Down the line. And that will drop foul. That misses,
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's ball 1. Now a screamer into the outfield. He makes the grab, and there's 1 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
On the ground, a second, might be 2. There's 1. To first, nice pick, double play, and that's the inning. Make it 6. So digging in, Diaz. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
The batter, number 4.
And next is the designated hitter, Jorge Mateo.
Mateo.
Runner takes off. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. The throw in, and he's safe.
He's safe.
So it's first and third with 1 down. 1 down. And stepping in for the Mariners, Harry Ford. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Neto for 1, and that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter, 2 outs, inning over. Nice work from the Angel pen there. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Mariners 7 and the Angels nothing. Diaz up next for the Mariners.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Jorge Mateo up next for the Mariners. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, out, 3. It's a double play, and that'll do it for the inning. So no. Diaz with a good game to help lift them to the win. Collected 3 hits in the game.
Well, every team in the league wants hitters who can consistently deliver games like the one he had.
Diaz up next for the Mariners.
Number 0.
And first offering is fouled off. Diaz, a former All-Star, just 21 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2024. Next pitch is outside. Got him. Larry Buller brings him up. Here comes Eddie Rosario. Wood, the lead runner at second. Noda on at first with nobody out. Base hit center field. Here comes Wood around third. He scores and they have the lead. To third, tag, got him. Runner at first with no outs here. Foul ball there.
Well, these Mariners, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success, but at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
Here's a 1-1. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Not close with that one. Full count now. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Line drive. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. In there. He's safe.
Now we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
2 on, 1 out. Right through there for a strike.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
And now the count is even.
Way to lay off that pitch down. He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Next pitch just misses. And now 3-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Well, pitcher's probably thinking he's a little late on that pitch, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed him up, not give him something off speed that he can handle.
He fouls it off. We'll do it again. And they're all loaded up.
He just hasn't had great command of his pitches in this one. Definitely more walks than you'd like to see.
So bases loaded with one away. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, Garrett Hampson. Ball four, and a run comes in to score.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
So bases all loaded up. And now for Seattle, Nick Gonzalez. Soft contact in the air. Base hit, one run in already. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe! And the runner from second scores on the play. It's 3-2.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Runners on the corners, no outs. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes a nice running catch. Runner tagging from third. Not in time. He's safe. And they lead by 3.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Smoked on the ground a second. Throws to first in time. And there's 2 away. Diaz did okay for them in this one.
Well, you'll never complain about getting a team win, Boog, but I think they expect him to make larger contributions than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the Seattle Mariners. So bases loaded with one away. Now here is Rafael Lantigua. This one is blasted. A no-doubter. Grand slam. He'll take a jog around the bases. His first homer of the year, and they lead it. It's 4-0.
Well, the best home runs are the ones that give your team the lead. That's a great feeling right there.
The first baseman.
One down. And here's the first baseman, Diaz. Second in the AL in home runs. And first offering is fouled off. Diaz measures 6 feet 4 inches. Batting 6th in today's lineup. And he's a former Rookie of the Year. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Ball one there.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That one missed.
2 strikes.
Ward leads off first with one away. And a breaking ball misses outside. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate. Safe. It's 4-1.
Really stayed true on that swing. It wasn't an easy pitch. Lefty on lefty. Pitch was a little down, a little bit away, but he committed to it. And his shoulder stayed square to the plate. Didn't try to pull off that ball at all. And that's why it jumped off the bat.
At the plate, Harry Ford.
Harry Ford.
Kicks and deals. Line drive. Oh, he botches it.
Well, kind of the story of their season so far. Things just not clicking into place. Fundamentals on all sides of the ball are lacking, and it's tough to win games.
Runners on the move. And he takes it himself for the out. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Cole Young. And he hits a ground ball right side. Bryant steps on the bag. That ends the inning, and they limit the nobody out. Runner at first.
Number 0.
Hey.
In the dirt, and the runner holds. Next offering is in for a strike. That's down and in.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And a swing and a miss. And now one away.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field.
2 on, 2 outs.
If he can get through this one, put up a 0, this will help in his outings to come.
Pitch is in the dirt, and that's ball 1.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Fought off foul. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. On the ground out to short. They get the force. That's out number 3. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Diaz digs in now. In the air on the infield, Schumann has this one sized up, and that ends the inning. Diaz played okay, but not well enough to boost them to a win.
Not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game. He's got better.
2 on, 1 out. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Owen Casey. Fair ball. Heading for the plate. He scores and they have the lead. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Singer back to work. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Singer with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Zach Cole will hit next. On the ground left side, 6, 4. He's out. 3. It's a double play, and that'll do it for the inning. No runs. Back in Seattle, and now the first baseman, Diaz.
The first baseman, number 42.
Singer back to work. In the air, left side. Brings it in, and there's one away. One out and a runner at second. Swing and a foul out of play. Criswell, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Swing and a miss. That is strike two.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Tied him up on a fastball inside. First and second, one out. Diaz had the kind of game you'd like to avoid, which contributed to bottom half of inning number 2, and stepping in for the Mariners, Diaz. Dollander back to work. And that one fouled off. Diaz measures 6 feet 4 inches, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he's the reigning American League Rookie of the Year.
Good purpose pitch right there, trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
The 1-2. And that one is lifted in the air. One away. First and second. 2 out. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Cole makes the grab. That's out number 2. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Dollander back to work. And that one almost got him. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Cole sizes this one up, calls it in, and there's one away.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. He really settled into this outing nicely.
2 outs, runner on first. And here's the first baseman, Diaz. Ball 1, no strikes. The tying run at the plate. And it's fouled off. And a foul ball. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Banks off the wall. They're waving McMahon home. The relay, but it's offline. And it's 6-5.
Well done, drives in the run. Showed off some really nice oppo pop with that swing and just couldn't get it over the fence, but I absolutely love everything about that approach and the mechanic right there. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
And up next for Seattle, Will Benson. Runner at second, 2 down. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. In the dirt. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away. And no one can get there. Inge scores the runner from third. And it's an RBI single. A big 2-out hit, and the game is tied.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Go ahead run on base. Diaz did well despite the loss.
Well, Boog, he definitely made a difference for him in this one.
One down. Now here is Kevin Alcantara.
Kevin Alcantara.
That one to first. Feeds to second. Out there. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. One hit in the inning. And stepping in for the Mariners, Diaz.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Morel makes the play. That is the inning. For Seattle, we'll move to the third with no score. 2 outs, base is empty. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That one is absolutely belted. That's bad. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. So the go-ahead run is scoring position. Back at T-Mobile Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Diaz. And that one pulled foul.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
0-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the 0-2. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into left field. And it gets by him. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's into second with nobody out.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now for Seattle, Will Benson. Popped up. It's going to fall for a hit. And now 2 aboard.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Here's the catcher to hit, Shea Langoliers. Puts it away for the out. So a substitution needed at first because of the injury. Pinch running here, number 99. First and second, 1 out. Stepping in, Garrett Hampson. And they're all loaded up.
Oh, this is their chance to break it open. If they don't end up winning this ball game, they're going to look back at this opportunity right here and have some regret.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. So they're all loaded up. Line drive. Makes the grab. Runner tags from third. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. Diaz did well enough for them.
Didn't light the world on fire, but he held up his end today. I'm sure he'd like to have a better game, but a win is a win.
One down. Diaz up next for the Mariners. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year. Swinging a foul straight back. Man at first, one away. Yeah, that's fouled off. That one the other way, and a base hit. Throws to second, and that keeps him from advancing past second.
Batting eight.
2 on, 1 out. And here's the veteran outfielder, Jorge Mateo. And the pitch. On the ground, low. Fires to second for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with 1 gone. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Diaz. Allen back to work. And that is cut on and missed. That's strike 1.
Well, these Mariners, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And out of here. And this place is rocking. His 9th homer of the year, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1. 2 pitches, 2 swings, that one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
So bases all loaded up, and next will be the cleanup hitter. Christopher Diaz will hit next. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Hauls it in for the out. Diaz made a big contribution despite the loss. 2 hits, including. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. And the batter now, Diaz. Shota back to work. And a foul ball. Diaz went deep in his most recent game. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Got him swinging. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
That's towards center. Alcantara drops steps, heads back on it. And that will end the inning. Leave 1, and we're still knotted at 0. Runner at second, 2 down. Foul ball there. And on second, 2 down. Hard hit left side. Over to Lowe. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Diaz with a forgettable showing in this one.
They got the win, but